Hello viewers, I'm here today to make a short quick video teaching you 7 simple steps to create a business. But before we can even dive into those steps, we need to set something clear. To create a business, you don't need an MBA from Harvard or Stanford or go to some Ivy League school. You need to realize that anyone can do it who's willing to put in the tough work and learn from their mistakes and stick to it. So if that sounds like you, let's start this business. Yep. And the first step of starting this business is just simply saying, I want to start a business. So let's click that red button together and launch a rocket ship to the right of you climbing up the chain of success with your business. So step 1, the idea. Every $1 million and $1 billion business started out as a small seed as an idea. And that is the most important step to creating a business is the idea. And there's 2 ways to go about this. Long-lasting business ideas and short-term business ideas. Long-lasting business ideas create multi-million-dollar businesses. Short business ideas create short fads that won't secure your money. So, to create a long-lasting business, and the fastest way to create a best business is simply saying, does this solve a problem? People like Steve Jobs, Bill Gates, and many other innovators say the best businesses are businesses that innovate and solve a problem. If you ask yourself, does this business make someone's life better, easier? You then have a successful business idea. Now, on the other hand, I hate to say it, but the Wolf of Wall Street makes Jordan Belfort look really cool. But what he did was not cool. Don't make scams, trends, or quick money makers. That's going to make you some quick cash here. That's not going to secure your cash channels coming in for the future and forever. That's just going to be a here today, gone tomorrow fad. So once you have your idea and you can answer these, we can move on to step 2. And step 2 is the vision. And this is a part that everyone needs to be able to answer if you even want to write a business plan and talk to investors. I challenge you to pause the video right now and see if you can answer these few questions on what you want to do with your business, because these are going to be the questions investors and people are going to want to know. And this is something you need to know, because without a vision, you're just walking blindly down a path, and that is not how successful businesses last. Successful businesses look to the future and know what they want, and they know it's not always going to be exactly how they wanted it, but they know where they want to get. So right now I want you to pause the video and answer these questions. And once you're done answering these questions, we can move on to step 3. Know your market. And this is the kind of boring and unfun part about creating a business, and a part where usually new entrepreneurs don't capitalize on or don't even think about, and it's the most important, is knowing your market and asking yourself, do people actually want this? Just because your dad and mom and grandma think, wow, Jimmy has a great idea because they don't want to hurt your feelings, doesn't mean you actually have a great idea. You need to go out and you need to ask people, do they want to buy this product, and will this product sell? Because Gary Vaynerchuk says, at the end of the day, the market decides what it's worth, not your opinions. Step 4, and one of my favorites, is stop talking about it and start doing. Instead of sitting around drinking beer, smoking cigars with your friends playing poker, talking about the business ideas you all could have had, you need to stop saying we could have had and start saying we can have if we just realize we can do it. The best way to learn is simply by doing. And I think anyone who's ever learned a skill can agree to that, is once you start doing things, you can learn how you adapt to them and how you can do better in this area, because everyone learns their own way. So I hate to say it, but no one is going to make this business happen for you if you yourself don't make it happen. So please, I challenge you all, if you have an idea, don't give up on it and don't listen to naysayers in your life, because toxic people will only try to tear you down, not tear you up. So I'm leaving you with, you can either chase your dreams or watch people chase their dreams while you sit back. Because at the end of the day, a business is a company that creates products and sells them to people to help them out. And if you're not doing either of those, you don't have a business. And moving on to step 5, utilizing social media. Social media is literally a tool that was created that lets you connect with anyone at the world at any time. And this is an area of marketing that the older generations don't usually understand, because they weren't born with this like us. There was a statistic taken in 2016 that more people are looking at YouTube than television. You as a marketer and a businessman and entrepreneur need to realize the future is going towards social media and not print and television. You need to create a app and you need to connect with your customers and you need to capitalize on this, because without looking to the future and adapting, you'll die. And as Gary Vaynerchuk says, adapt or die. So you need to figure out what social media works best for you and how you can adapt to it to stay relevant. Once you do that, we can move on to step 6. Customers are always right, so pay attention to them, not your competition. Your competition does not pay you. Your customers do. A very common error I always see in marketing is people are always worried about what the competition is doing, but not their actual customers. The customers are paying you. They're keeping you alive. Think of customers like air. Without air, you don't survive. So you need to want to get as much air as you can to make your body as healthy as you can. So think of your body as your business. The more air you're getting in, the healthier your body is. So pay attention to your customers because they pay you. Your competition doesn't. If you ask them what they want and they tell you and you adapt to that, you create loyal customers who keep coming back and create a successful business. And now to the last step, looking to the future. Every successful business looks to the future, as I talked about in step 2, which is having a vision. If you don't look to the future, your business will walk around blindly. Creating a business is like driving down a gravel road. You're going to hit bumps, but you're going to get to the end of the road eventually. So you need to be able to look to the future and tell yourselves, where is this business going to be in 5, 10, 15 years? And look at some of these questions, and these are questions you can ask yourself after you have a customer base, start making money, and realize that you have potential for growth. So I hope these 7 steps helped you, because not only do I agree with these 7 steps, but all famous entrepreneurs can boil down how to create a business to these 7 simple steps. So clearly, building a business isn't just 7 simple steps. There's going to be hardships, challenges, and adversity you're going to have to deal with. But if you can fight through that and follow these 7 steps, you then can create a successful business. Here are some links I provided to help you create a business, and if you have questions where to find information. So I challenge you, go out and create your success today. Quit telling yourself, because everyone dies at the end of their life, but not everyone lives. Quit holding your dreams back and go achieve them today. Thank you for listening, and I hope this helps you. For any more information, go to hiderpantsfeed.wordpress.com.